Hey guys, how's it going? I want to talk to you for a minute about my favorite, I think one of my favorite QSOs of all time, if not my all-time favorite. Okay, hang on. Okay, I brought his QSL card out here, but I want to babble for a moment because I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to tell you something you don't know about me, man. Now I've got a crappy voice, right? All low and gravelly. Sound like a nerd when I and kind of like Jim Neighbors, your good old Gomer Pyle. You know, when he talks, it's like golly, and when he sings, it stuns you, blow you out of your chair. You're like, oh my God, that came out of him. And I used to have to drive an hour and a half. What am I saying? I used to have to drive 150 miles a day to get to work and back in Detroit. And I was a hard-rocking, spiky-haired, sunglasses wearing, and baseball cap wearing rocker. I could sing. I learned how to sing grunge, Alice in Chains Rooster, and their song Wood. I could nail it. I sounded exactly, I had the vocal inflection perfect. If you could see me back then, you'd laugh your asses off. And why do I mention that? Because of my upcoming outro, you'll see. Music has great power over me. It can make me laugh my ass off. It can make me cry. I watched a song just now that brought water to my eyes. They watered up, man. Because of the pure genius, the beauty in their talent. Young who amount to little more than kids. Okay, now on to my QSO. Now this is from Seattle. Suke. In Fukushima, Japan. I was living in Seattle at the time, and the thing is, I'm going to leave the tapes on it because I'm going to put it back on my wall. Thing is, I was only running 900 milliwatts, okay? And I was using my Heathkit SB101 transceiver. I looked up the tube data on the 6146A final. Has two of them. Just the filament, the heater in each tube, draws like 7.6 something watts. One output tube, just the filament was dissipating almost 8 watts. My output power, 900 milliwatts. I don't think that's what Heathkit had that rig intended for. You know what, man? The song that brought tears to my eyes is a song that came to mind the other day. Oh man, Piccadilly Lane needs to be weeded. Any volunteers? Peppers, the strings will be onions. I'm going to plant one cucumber plant here and give them a quarter of the overall garden. This is my tomato patch. So I was a little bit bothered by something the other day, and then this song just popped into mind. And then today, that was yesterday, and then today I ran across these 3 young folks singing it, performing it for you. I hope you're well. I wish for you a good day. I wish for Blitzen less shyness so that he might say, 73 fellas. Let's see, can you say 73? Say 73, boys. What he's really doing is thinking, damn, guy's strange, man. He's alright. I hope you enjoyed that. It was only a 900, it was, you know how far it was? It was 4,700 and some miles. I did the math. You can get cute, nice little certificates if you're a QRPer for your first or subsequent contacts at 5,000 miles per watt. And that mine was that. But I've done that before. Hell, I worked southern Argentina with 2.5 milliwatts and got an honest 579. I had an S7 signal report from the man using a low roof-mounted ground plane antenna on a single-story house such as this one, but it had a shingled roof, not a steel one like mine, on a chimney mount. 4 radios laying on the roof, 15 meters, mirrored at the time. Rig was a Heathkit SB 1400, which was made for Heathkit by Yaesu. It was identical to their FT 747 GX with a Heathkit branded front panel on it. Had the output PA section disconnected completely. Actually, I had it connected to an external power supply so I could run really low power. But I forget how much power it was outputting with the power supply turned down to minimum, which was 1.2 volts. So I said, screw this, and I popped the lid off the rig, and I disconnected the little coaxial cable that connected the driver to the PA. Boom, done. And I had a QSO with Argentina. He was initially running 5 watts, right? And he was about 10 dB over S9, running 5 watts. He was a fellow QRPer, turned his power down. We had some power fun, man. And we went down in steps, and he could only go down to 1 watt, and he was still an S9. You ham radio operators are going to have a lot of fun here in cycle 25.